So today, marbling for fun is going to attempt marbling a cotton t-shirt which has been made, because obviously it's social distancing, we haven't been able to go out and buy one. So my wife has kindly made one for us. So we have a cotton, which is a really good absorbency of water, enabling this print to work tremendously well. So it depends on your style and your design. It's up to you what you want to make and what design t-shirt you want to end up with. We're going to design this t-shirt with a star baking tray. So the design is going to be a star shape in the center of this t-shirt front. So to do that, we need to stabilize this t-shirt somehow to lower it onto the water, onto the float liquid. So I've cut out some cardboard, very simply, bend it slightly concave, and then lower it into concave facing the area you want to marble. So we're going to just shove this in. Which is going to stabilize the print exceptionally well. So we want this side to be done. So that needs to be taut. You can just fold in a few bits just to make it easier. There we go. And this is probably best by using a peg, which we don't have right now, but that's fine because we're concentrating on this area here. So we're going to move over. So this is now going to be lowered into the water at an angle. So that's why it's been bent this way. So the water is going to absorb into the t-shirt this side, lowering it into the water. All right, so that's basically it. So now we're going to do the design. Now we're going to try and get it as centered as possible. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. Over to this side. So we have a baking tray full to the brim, and that's important. It must be to the brim so that it can pick up the design. Off we go with our pattern. We're going to do rainbow colors, which are iridescent colors. Each color will glitter, has a reflective element in the paint, giving you the iridescent feeling to it. We're going to mix it with the normal paints we have, which are opaque, but they are transparent, but they don't have any iridescent in them. They are more sort of consistent colors. And we're simply going to keep dropping in the center of this very simple baking tray. You can choose your own shape baking trays. This could be a cat litter tray, this could be a basic baking tray which is rectangular shaped, or obviously a shape that matches on the pattern or the design you want to make. We're going to use a little bit of black just to put on the corners, accentuate the corners. So there we have our black. We're going to use, you can see it changes the pattern slightly, which is awesome. These little beadies are going to create the unbalance, and you'll start seeing a very interesting pattern develop. Again, some of the iridescent with the opaque colors allows for that contrast to take place. Maybe some black in the center to build that one up. Let's do some bright orange. So we're just going to liven it up a bit and put some orange, which is iridescent as well. Oop, no, this was the blank. This has been mixed with red and yellow to create your orange. Let's put in what's next. Maybe some violet in the center. And the paints will never mix. They resist each other, giving you this beautiful design without even interacting with it. But red. This red has got some iridescent in it, which is beautiful. and maybe some beautiful indigo. That's a beauty. And this is going to be a superb design. I can just see it happening. I'm going to maybe create a lighter blue, which is a beautiful color. And to top it all up with, we're going to use just a bit of fuchsia, which is a beautiful color as well, in the center. Now we could print this as you see it, or we can play with it. And I generally like to play with things, so that's me. So we're going to do a couple of hearts. So we're going to go through the circles. Now we have our hearts. The center is going to be a floral pattern. So we're going to drag the paint to the center of the circle. And we're going to have a floral smack bang in the center. And there you go, that looks fantastic. Now for the t-shirt application. Now all we're going to do is take the t-shirt and lower it on front face down. So this is going to go on the water. We're simply going to roll it on from there round to the end of the side to get your t-shirt in. So here we go. Probably hold the t-shirt down with your fingers aside. We want this more or less a star, so we're going to start over there and roll it onto the water surface all the way to the end. And that should be the end of the job. And there we have a fantastic t-shirt marbled with Craig Joubert, marbling for fun. Thank you so much for watching, and happy marbling to you all.